up, squad? What's poppin'? Is you ready for another reaction video?
Mike, check. Justin Hunt, it's all happening.
Yo. Big Kids back up in here.
When it's up, it's stuck.
Wow. Like this? Kendrick, Kung Fu Kenny. Like, wow, this what we doing?
Listen, if you didn't think Kendrick Lamar pays attention to everything that's going on, you're bugging.
Oh, okay, so peep it up. Next, we got Kendrick trolling, mocking Drake's lawsuit.
Look, man, Mr. Petty is back at it. I'm talking about Kendrick Lamar and his GNX tour.
I'll tell you what, man, we're getting near the anniversary of Not Like Us, and it seems like this beef is never gonna end. If anything, it continues to heat up.
Drake said he wanted to go backstage and rumble with Kendrick behind the gym.
And in his GNX concert. And there's a lot of haters, man. You see Academics' page, he said SZA's concert. He's calling it her concert.
Because last night, the GNX Grand National Tour featuring SZA popped off, and Kendrick Lamar was taken into a deposition to give a sworn testimony to what's going on in these court proceedings. I believe.
I
told y'all GNX tour was gonna be crazy. I told y'all. But everybody, oh no, man. He ain't gonna sell no tickets like that. You crazy? A stadium? Kendrick? He can't sell no stadium out. Oh no. What y'all saying now?
Any day now. Kendrick, you shall be sued. Any day now.
Since Kendrick Lamar and SZA kicked off their Grand National Stadium tour tonight in Minneapolis, and it is safe to say that it was a success.
I'm right here in Minneapolis, Minnesota. He kicked his tour off, and guess what? He made the news right here.
Oh, sick.
He finally kicked off the GNX tour, and it looks like it got the world talking.
Experience it for myself before I start, hidden meanings and stuff like that. The stage, definitely some stuff looks like it carried over from the Super Bowl. I saw the stage, and there seems to be the circle, the triangle, the square, kind of like the PlayStation, the game button kind of thing. And, I bet there's a lot more meaning and intention throughout the whole thing.
Over here, we have a clip of the actual stadium. Freaking insane.
What, you thought that Drake's little throwaway comments trolling on Aiden Ross's stream, his whole Nokia copying Not Like Us, the lawsuit, the amended lawsuit, everything in between, you think Kendrick is just gonna sit there and ignore it?
Yo, your boy Kendrick Lamar just will not stop.
Well.
Kendrick Lamar.
This time, Kendrick being Kendrick. Bro, at this point, I gotta move the YouTube plat. And I gotta put Kendrick up here somewhere.
You think Kendrick is just gonna sit there and ignore it, never respond to it? No, Kendrick is gonna do what Kendrick does best. While Lawbury tries to bring the court bars, Kendrick is going to use the music and the rap bars to speak.
Drake's still on his super duper Lawbury Graham saying that Kendrick was doing all this stuff. And you thought Kendrick was gonna let that slide? Never that.
What he did is he reenacted a deposition towards Drake's lawsuit. Let me read it right here. A deposition is a formal, out-of-court proceeding where a witness is sworn under oath and questioned by opposition counsel.
But the one thing that got everybody talking is the segment where he did this deposition with some lawyer, with some attorney. Was the part where Kendrick Lamar was in the background video sitting down talking to a deposition attorney as if he's being interviewed in a courtroom.
You're acting like he in a deposition? Huh? Ain't no way this real. But matter of fact, I know it's real because they say he did this on the first night of his tour.
Petty wars continue. The troll wars continue.
Right before Kendrick performed Not Like Us, he played this skit of him taking a deposition to not only mock Drake's lawsuit, but also the infamous Drake line, drop, 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 right before things went south last year.
Guys, keep sending me this. You're saying tour is already having people talking and turning heads. So we're going to check out what he's done to troll Drake right here, right now.
No, we're not here for that. We're here to take a deposition, and that requires you to not be on your phone. Go ahead. You said
what in the lawsuit is happening?
This tour just started. It just started, bruh. And they say he trolling Drake already. Ain't no way. I'm finna listen to this right here, man.
Like, it's like everything is playing in to like what he want to do. You telling me he's on tour with this? Oh!
You said you wanted the party to die. Was that a metaphor? Or were you being serious? I said it's a good song.
I said it's a good song. 1 second applause.
You say you wanted the party to die. Was that a metaphor or were you being serious?
The dude that was doing the deposition, because it absolutely makes no sense. Like, your responses are just incoherent with what he's saying. It just makes no sense at all.
Like you said, I said it's a good song. And this low-key tells me he's seen y'all tweets. He's seen y'all tweets. He's seen y'all videos. He's seen y'all panels of y'all bringing up Watch the Party Die and calling him a hypocrite because he decided to make some music with Playboy Cardi.
Bro, exactly the way that Lil Wayne was answering, bro. Like, basically completely answering a total different question.
It's a playoff of Lil Wayne's famous classic deposition from 2012.
Kendrick definitely referencing Lil Wayne's famous deposition interview video.
Right, so in 2012, Lil Wayne sued Quincy Jones III over allegedly scandalous portrayal of him in the Carter documentary.
Let's check this out.
No, I don't remember that. Do you remember being charged in early 2008 with possession of narcotics for sale, possession of dangerous drugs, misconduct involving weapons, and possession
like,
of
what
drug
Wayne supposed to say about that? What Wayne supposed to say about
that? I don't call that.
How much longer is this line of questioning going to go on?
Not much longer.
Yeah, so this is the Lil Wayne deposition and the Kanye West deposition. And the title reads, did Kendrick take a page out of Kanye and Lil Wayne's book for his skit before Not Like Us?
Had an interview that you actually gave with Katie Couric.
Is that an interview that I actually gave with Katie Couric?
Yeah.
What's your name again?
Hey, well, that's not the question.
What's his
what?
name?
Pete Ross.
Huh?
Pete Ross.
Pete Ross.
Yeah.
That's a stupid ass question. You just saw me on there giving an interview with her.
Okay.
You said, what's your name again? Pete Ross, that's a stupid question. You just saw me up there giving an interview with her. 1 second applause.
So that was you.
That guy right there. He can't save you in the real world. Just so you know.
What does that mean?
I don't have to elaborate.
Oh!
Yo, I swear, that stuff turned his brain to mush. He's drinking water. He don't even have a cup right now.
Kendrick was making the exact same face. He had the same exact demeanor. Like I don't even care. Like, man, I don't care about none of this. I don't remember nothing. Don't ask me nothing.
No, I understand you think it's a good song, but it's not answering my question. Were you being metaphorical, or should it be taken as a threat? Whatever you want to take.
He got serious real quick.
That's a clapback. That's a clapback. Obviously, we broke down Watch the Party Die, but for me, remember when we broke down the lawsuit? And what was one of the keys to the lawsuit? It was taking Kendrick's lyrics out of context, saying that it was inciting violence, and they would just take Kendrick's lyrics and purposefully misinterpret them to suit their purposes.
You take it how you want to take it. I don't care at this point.
Whatever you want to take it. Like I said, very similar to how Lil Wayne answers his questions in the deposition that he did many years ago.
It's troll long. Hit him where it hurts, baby. Because, you know, Kendrick, strategic, man. I like the moves he's making right now.
Remember when we broke down the lawsuit? And what was one of the keys to the lawsuit? It was taking Kendrick's lyrics out of context, saying that it was inciting violence, and they would just take Kendrick's lyrics and purposefully misinterpret them to suit their purposes.
Some good rap music, chicken watermelon. Louisiana chicken watermelon.
I'm gonna order you something. No, I'm working. Thanks. What do you want?
He's ordering Louisiana chicken. He's ordering Louisiana chicken for
the underdog is winning, baby. Let's get it.
Well, keep moving.
Drake is in a full-blown lawsuit mode, and this nigga Kendrick laughing. Bruh, that should tell you everything you need to know. Kendrick is literally laughing at this nigga, bruh.
Does this ring a bell? Drop. 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 Drop.
This is what Drake lawyers meant. This is what gotta lie be. This is what gotta lie be meant when he said Drake is getting harassed in the second degree. I didn't say it.
That is how he opens. That is some diabolical behavior right here.
He heard drop, 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 drop. The nigga instantly put his head down. Bruh. Oh my God, bruh. I know hearing that drop, 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 drop. That nigga had a full-blown flat. This nigga said, I don't keep up with dates.
drop. 1 second applause. Now they're playing off of Drake's push-ups, which had just crossed its 1-year anniversary this weekend.
Hey, yeah, on the way out the door. And for those that don't know, those are the lyrics of Drake's song, Drop and Give Me 50. Drop, 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 drop. Drop. Trolling, man, at his finest. And he did like a fake deposition. I want to find a little bit more. I think it's a little bit more to the video.
Look at that look. And we all know, does this sound familiar? Drop, 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 drop. What was Drake doing? Teasing Kendrick Lamar to drop. He was also teasing him for drop and give me 50.
And all he could do is just smile at it. Because you beg that man to drop and then you end up filing a lawsuit. Ain't that crazy? Like, this shit is a key.
Bro, this stare right here is diabolical, bro.
Maybe that's why they got him looking that color.
Is a man that knows the damage that he did. That stare right there is the face of a man who knows exactly what he did.
Oh no. And then before that, they were talking about a date. What was it, February 9th? Super Bowl? Talking about the Super Bowl because the Super Bowl has been brought and amended into the lawsuit.
Day of the Super Bowl. The Super Bowl was on February 9th of this year.
Sunday, February 9th.
Sunday, February 9th of this year.
The game was in New Orleans. This is where Kendrick had did his halftime show. And this is where Drake amended his lawsuit, went back and revised it. And that's when he added more details about the Super Bowl.
Look at him laugh because he knows. He knows. I'll tell you what, that is a way to open and not like us.
Well, he leaned into it. He performed not like us. But he's not running from any of it, not on this tour. I didn't expect him to shy away at all.
That also plays into the Super Bowl performance here. There was a PlayStation controller, Circle X, Square, Triangle on the as the staging, and so here's another X.
Now he already talked about the Super Bowl in his lawsuit originally, but it's the fact that he had went back and also talked about a few things that happened at the Super Bowl, talking about when Kendrick smiled at the camera and all of this, right?
Sunday 2025. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm keeping on no damn dates. Kendrick Lamar, the biggest halftime show in the whole world that featured you on it, that had #1 hit everything, and it's the #1 halftime show of all time on February 9th. Where was you at? I don't know. It wasn't me. I don't know. I don't know. Kendrick Lamar, you was on. I don't know.
Sunday, February 9th. I don't keep up with dates.
I don't keep up with dates.
See here in the amended lawsuit, it says the image of Lamar looking directly at the camera when he named Drake and stated that Drake likes him young during the Super Bowl performance became a viral meme. Anything in red currently is something that Drake had went back and added to his complaint in his lawsuit. If you could.
Yo, he went as far as to add links. Look at the links. Yo, y'all, look at the links. Those are actual links.
Okay. does this ring bell?
And I will be going to this tour, so I can't wait to see all this live.
If anything, if I'm being real, you know, reading the lawsuit, the amended lawsuit, Drake had put in there how Kendrick Lamar became a meme because he stared at the camera and smiled.
Every time you look at me on all these different points like that, I am feeling harassed due to harassment in the second degree. Stop looking at me, Kendrick. Why you keep looking at me? Oh my God.
Like, really, that offended you, the way he looked into the camera?
And smiled? Really?
In the Super Bowl? See, he picking on me.
This man has both middle fingers up to the lawsuit right now. You thought that lawsuit was going to make him mute himself or, you know, put his art on ice? No. If anything, he's doubling and tripling down.
Now, Kendrick is smiling here at this part of the event, at the concert.
Yo, Drake really put that in. He amended it and he put links. Watch, yeah, he put links, man. I think he put links.
The lawsuit the lawsuit ain't, that's not hot. You need words, you need songs for this nigga. It's like he planned everything out meticulously or something. I don't know what's going on. Hey, look at the look. I'm not the only person to see. Look at the look.
Oh, it's Kendrick Lamar season. Anyone who's got a problem with it, this is not a good time for y'all.
What's up with these jabroni ass niggas trying to see Compton? The industry can hate me.